experienced poverty or unemployment?
Yes, I myself am poor, even though I have a job. There's only 2 tax brackets since Trump came in, and he raised the poverty level to about 26,000, I think, a year.
How did this experience affect you?
It made me want to grind. Every day I'm hustling, like Rick Ross said. Every day I'm hustling, okay? So I just got to keep making the money. While the Lord gives me breath, I'm going to keep moving. This is my last hustle. I got 4 jobs. 4 jobs, I said. 2 teenage children. I'm a single mom. Every day I'm hustling.
What can you say this experience has done to you or for you?
It has strengthened me. It definitely has strengthened me. Nothing was given to me but my breath that the Lord gave me this morning. So I had to work hard for everything I got.
Do you feel like it set you back financially or put you in a tough situation?
It definitely put me in a tough situation. Thank God I had the fruition to see the future and know that if I grind hard when I'm young, at this age, 50, I could sit back and be a manager.
Mr. Tracy.
Your profession?
I'm an English teacher.
Okay. Have you or anyone you know experienced poverty or unemployment?
Yes.
Who?
Unemployment. My sister.
Okay. What did this experience affect you, or how?
I wouldn't say it affected me so much. We had to she had to live with us for a while because she lost her house, and her kids went to live with their father. So there was the emotional effect of that for her, which was difficult. But it didn't necessarily affect me so much, but more so watching her go through that.
Do you feel like it set you back financially or put you in a tough situation?
Yeah, not financially for me so much, just watching somebody you care about deal with not being able to find work or having difficulty with their family. You feel badly for them.
What can you say this experience has done for you?
I think it makes you realize how fine the line is between people who are making it and not making it. I think you think if people are being successful, that they're always going to continue to be that way, or that they're be able to pay all their bills. But there's a very fine line. It doesn't take much to happen. And you see people in the world, like a car accident or a child gets sick or you lose your job, and all of a sudden people can be almost without a house. I don't think that people have as much saved as we tend to think, and I don't think people are living as well as we tend to think. So it made me realize how easy it would be to go from stable to very unstable financially.
What is your name?
Keeler Park.
What is your profession?
I am a teacher here at Girls High.
Have you or anyone you know experienced poverty or unemployment?
Well, my dad went through a long phase where he had a hard time finding work. This was around 2008 when that was something that was happening with a lot of people. Jobs were really scarce, and fortunately I have not been affected by those things myself.
What does that experience affect? How does this experience affect you?
I know that it stressed my dad out. I know that it put a lot of tension in his life, figuring out how he was going to be able to be a good dad to us without being able to work or bring a lot of money in. Seeing people I know in poverty, I can't say that it necessarily affects me in a drastic way, but it certainly opens my eyes to how other people might live, or takes me out of the sort of bubble that it's easy to be in.
Do you feel like it set you back financially or put you in a tough situation?
I think probably to an extent. I was a kid. My dad, I think did his best to not let his challenges finding work seep into our lives. I don't know that I can speak that specifically to it because I was young, and so a lot of that stuff wasn't really something that I was knowledgeable about at the time.
What can you say this experience has done for you?
Well, I grew up going to a prep school where most people were really, really wealthy. I was there on a scholarship, so I was I was fortunate to never be in a really dire financial situation. That was new. That was a new concept for me. All my friends, families, owned companies and businesses, and my dad was out of work, and that was something that I felt embarrassed about. at the time, but now I realize that a lot of people have stuff like that get in the way of their life. And it just sort of taught me to not be so ignorant, or to be more open to the fact that not everybody has the same experiences. Like I remember in middle school when my dad was really struggling financially, this girl in my class assumed that everybody had a boat, like owned a boat. And I remember thinking, that is insane. Just realizing, wow, people who are surrounded by wealth and never experience some of these more financial difficulties, they don't know what's going on in the world, you know, like they're living in sort of their own little bubble.